Hi guys, Emerald here. Welcome back for another video. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support from my last video. I really appreciate it. All the kind words I really need it in this time of grief that I'm going through. So I wanted to start the video off with, guys, I took the plunge and I bought a camera and a ring light and just like, woo! So proud of myself because I just never took the plunge before. But in this new season of life, I was just like, I really don't have anything to lose, so why not go ahead and try this YouTube life. Still new at the vlogging, but that'll be coming soon. So guys, do you like the new lighting, the new camera? Let me know down in the comments below if you really like the quality. I'm still learning, but I did get the Canon G7X Mark III, and I did get the newer ring light, and it comes with the stand. And so I'm just so excited. I'm so proud of myself. It was a big investment, but I'm just trying to invest in myself. Further ado, I have 6 tips that I want to share with you guys for any of the ladies that's in this time of grief, of a breakup or a separation from their spouse like I'm going through right now. Journaling. So I bought this amazing journal right here from Target. It's from Kenzie Studio Design, so it is Black owned, and I love the design. But I don't want you guys to think I'm lying. I have been like writing in the journal every day, and so it's just been really beneficial for me to get my thoughts on paper. Even if I'm having a crappy day, I write about it, and just it's very cathartic for me, and it's something that I should have been doing a long time ago, but I'm very glad that I have been journaling now. I'm good to look back at my bad days, but I love it. It really helps me channel my emotions and just get everything on the paper. Stay busy. It's just very important to not just sit there and just wallow in your grief, which is something I have on and off. Like a couple of moments I'll catch myself doing that, and I'm like, no, Emerald, get up, go clean the house, take care of your child, go to work. Just stay busy and try to keep your mind off of it, because it will consume you. It truly will consume you. The pain. So yes, stay busy, do something, even if it's just as small as like going for a walk. Find one positive thing throughout the day. So for me, in the morning, I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, and so once I'm driving to work, I'm able to see the sunrise, and that has been really beneficial for me because I never paid attention before. But in the morning, I'm by myself with my daughter, just watching the sunrise, even if for a couple of moments, really kind of calms me down. Be grateful that God blessed me to see another day, even though it's not perfect, but at least in that moment I'm happy and I'm here and I can move on and continue with the day. So just find one thing that you're happy about to help you continue to go through the day, and know that not everything is bad. Allow yourself to cry, to have the feelings. I think it's just important, especially you have to get it out. Black women, we're taught to be like those strong women, but in this season of life, I'm like, no, I don't want that anymore. I'm expressing my feelings. I'm gonna cry it out, because for some reason, going through a separation, you can be fine in the morning, you can be fine in the afternoon, and then you get that one text message or that your kid is crying and that you don't know why, or you just get overwhelmed with emotions and you just start crying. And that happens to me. You just start crying, and I'm just like, oh, I just let it out, express my emotions. That's very important. A firm believer now in expressing my emotions, letting it cry out by myself, obviously by myself, cried out by myself. But yes, and then just move on with the day. Move on with the day. Start working on some self-improvement. And so going through this low point in my life, I'm trying to reflect on myself and ways that I can improve myself. So I have been reading 2 books that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is The Optimist's Guide to Divorce. It's a really good book. I like it. It gives practical tips about co-parenting, about going through the separation or the divorce process. It has different stories, gut-wrenching stories of what women have been going through, And it does both sides. It talks about the woman who leaves the marriage, or the husband leaves the marriage. It's just a different point of views. At some point you want to cry and throw it away, but you know, I have to accept my truth at the moment and what I'm going through. And so I really like this book. So The Optimist's Guide to Divorce by Susan Reese and Jill Sockwell. And then the second one is Moms Moving On by Michelle Dempsey Multack, and she also has a podcast, and I listen to her podcast every day because it's nice to see women that are on the other side of what I'm going through, who maybe they're already divorced, but they're able to live their life and keep going. Even though I'm not at that place yet, it's nice to just get the tips of how to be a good co-parent, tips on how to avoid conflict or minimize the conflict, but also process my emotions, realize what I'm going through. So I love the podcast. It's on Apple Podcasts, you know, it's everywhere. I picked up her book as well, just for some extra how-to tips. And so I'm just trying to, you know, get as much information as I can during this period of life. Just let you guys know that I took the plunge. And I'm just so proud of myself. To all the other women that's going through a breakup, a separation, we're in this together, sadly, but I'm here for emotional, moral support if you need it. Yes, guys, so please comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks again for everything, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.